Okay, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is you're viewing the show. I'm your host, Elbro Era the Ast, Samahol, with my beautiful goddess Bast. Together we grow, let us up our glow, and off we go. We're back. Okay, so we're going to do some numerology today, and I'm going to do my best to talk us through this, just to help anybody that does not understand it. Because remember, I look at it as a very basic system, but then it is my own, and where I look at other people's stuff and like, what? So I can understand what how and yeah, and let's do this. This is pretty fucking sick. I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna talk about it, and this is my download from my BAST, and this is our diagram of source energy, and we're gonna talk it out right here. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. What what's your what is your first thought of that? Is it that cool? Okay, folks, I'm gonna go around our awesome 12-point star here, and that is a source star. And okay, so what I've done here is obviously I made the awesome star. When I say I meant that would be a 243 bob, and that would be an I-10 and an I-1. Okay, so here we go. So you got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Oh my God, if you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and the 9. Okay, so if you come in. So now what I've done here is I came in between, right? Because I like to read in between the words and shit to see what the fine print says. So if you go 36, which is a J2, Bob, add it to the 3, it's an M2, which is a 39. 3 plus 6 is 9. 6 plus 9 is O. 9 plus 12 is 21. 12 and 15 is A2, which is a 27. 33 is a G2. 39, which would be your M2 again. 24 and 21, 45, S, your second time around the alphabet. These two, 51, area 51 equals Y2, Bob. These two equal 53, 57, and it equals an E3, Bob, reduced to the L, but I did not put it, and then you can see Elijah. Ooh, Elijah. Remember that reduces to the A. Ah. 30 and 33 is 63, which is a K3, Bob. 33 and 36 is a 69, Bob, which would be a Q3. So now you get your Queen Mary. Okay, so then we went, just a second. 69er and a 39er is a 108, Bob, which is D fifth around the alphabet, reduced to the I. Now do the leapfrog math here, and it is a 117, which is an M5 reduced to the 9. Woo! And then Bass has said, go out that way, bro. So we did. 117 plus 9 is a V5, which is 126, reduced to the 9, equals 135, which is an E6, reduced to the 9, equals 144, which is an N6, reduced to the 9. Pretty cool flag, right? It says divine. Woo! Pretty cool, eh? So, now what we've done is we came around the outside of our windmill here. As you can see, that is an obvious windmill that we have been erecting. And if you add the smallest here, and you come around I'm gonna have to do it because 3, 9, and 6 is 18. I come around the clock and it is all the 18s, right? 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, except for this one. It's a 45, And that's because the 33 did not reduce, right? That's the master number. 45, remember, is S2 around the alphabet, reduced to the 1, carried that up to a leapfrog. It's a B3. So then I went, or I didn't, the double I did, and a B plus an S is a 99, which is a U4. Then I had to come around because I could see I sun, but I had to get the N right, and I knew those two were 144, which is an N6. That and that is 153, which would be a W6. So now you can see that's pretty neat. And so the rest of the thing that drive the source air around here, what are they called? What are they called? I'm just gonna call that. Remember, I am your father. Anybody ever talking to their fans in the wee hot nights of the summer, and make themselves sound like Darth Vader? Here's a question, folks. If the hot air is just as extreme as the cold air, so my question is, how come we're providing? I'm not creating problems here. I'm just asking a question. Why is a warming center provided, but a cooling center isn't for overnights? It's just a question. So you come down to the bottom, 39 and 33 is a 72, reduced to the I. Do add it all together, you got an 81, you go tick, because that's a C4, right? Right. Okay, so now, obviously, the windmill equals us. Us is sun. Us is air. But not only that, and we're divine. Now when you come down into the actual clock, remember A is 1, B is 2, 3 is C around your clock. You add them all up together, it equals a 78. But I think it's the Mayan, was it Mayan that considered 60 a perfect number? If you go around your clock and you just use the reduces, it's going to equal a 60. And anybody that's actually doing it and wondering how I got it, that 11 is also a master. You do not reduce it to the 2, okay? So now, your middle of your clock is a 78 and a 60. Come down here. Come down here, folks. 78 and 60. 78 is a Z3, 60 is an H3. Add it together, it's a 138. That's a H6 reduced to the 11, or to the 12, or reduced to the 3. 60 and 138 is 198, which would be a P8, but I did not bother putting it because I was not led to. Add them all together, it's a 99 again, that's a U4. Add that together, 66, that's an N. Come down here, 12 and 3 is an O. H and 12 is 150, which is a T6. A T6 and a 3 is 153 again, which is the W. O and 3 is an R, so now you have, the clock is saying U Thor, or thorn, or horn, and I just might be missing a Y, I'm not too sure. And then I don't know what this both is, or now for anybody that is following the Gypsyville stories and stuff, if I added 66 and 6 together, it's a 72, so that's a T, and you also have Thoth on there as well, right? So I can probably get Houdini in there too, but there's Pro or Orp. Well, there's Lord, right? Because I are and yeah. So, what do you think, guys? Let's see what else we have on here. I see fear there. I see fear, and I see no. But what I found on here, because I wrote them down as I was going, because obviously I can never remember when I'm going out. So, oh wait, Gaia. Gaia. This is the Gaia. You want to know what source is? It's Gaia. You want to know what you're looking at, that reflection of yourself is? It's Gaia. Us is Gaia. See, it says so right here. Us is Gaia. Air, Suna, Sumerian, DNA, divine, Sirius AB, SI. Remember, that's an R, that's an I, and I can get the S again. It's there. And I can actually get, where'd that go? Anubis and Beset is on there. I got keys, Key, to the kingdom, right? If you only knew the magnificence, you would blow your load. And there's Buddha on there and Brahman. And I can keep going and going and going, but I ran out of paper, and then I'm like, I gotta keep this so I'm not gonna flood it, right? So people don't wonder what the hell's in the tuna. I'm gonna guess plastic, but if they had to put lids on the recycle bin, we wouldn't have that problem. We wouldn't be using all the trees again for bags. But only ever take what resonates and disregard the rest. I would say hemp bags would be the way to go, and you folks, and that's for us, Canada, seeing as how we are the richest country in the world, and we all know it, and that's because of our purest energy source, which is water, and why they're trying to push those electric cars so much on us, and why Mr. T and Mr. E love each other now. So anyways, I can also get there on their sun, and then I'm seeing DIA. I just need an L, folks. Where can we find an L? I'm gonna get an L if I wanted to, but I don't want to, and it's my party, and I can cry if I want to. Whoa. Okay, so everybody just say, holy fuck, is that not cool? I'll just hold it there for you guys, so you can just catch the slobber hanging off your mouth, because I got quite a bit hanging off mine, because remember, this is a basic math system where I'm not just pulling anything right out of my ass, and it is a system, as I can clearly see that I've wrote it down here. And when you get outside of the 12-point star, it's actually 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, all around threes, right? So moral of the story is I'm looking for a little bungalow. Okay, enjoy your day, folks. Adios. I just gotta stare at this for a little bit more. I'm seeing Moira right on there. Anybody else from the area, we're gonna understand that's Moira River. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear something about the Moira River here in the coming days. And stay tuned, and we'll see what that could possibly be. That's gonna say POW. I just need my E because I got the R right there. Woo!